I've come to a realization. I came to the realization that they never wanted the unconscious key to become conscious. But I did. And I am. And I'm conscious of the fact that I'm the key. This changed the entire power dynamic in all relationships that have ever existed in my life. Because with me coming from a state of knowing, embodying exactly who I am, and embodying the appropriate energy, it becomes a situation where they always need me more than I need them, which has always been the case. Which is why the string of telepathic conversations, uh, theft of my intellectual property, and all of that kept taking place because they were all my ideas. You can go back and check the timestamps on all of my past social media posts. And they knew that if I walked into my power, they would realize that they have no choice but to follow instead of pretending like they were some sort of all powerful entity. When really, in actual truth, they were only siphoning. So I walked away. I walked away from all the people, places, and things that used to haunt my reality because I no longer see a need for them. Any of them. I brought myself into an upgraded circumstance, an elevated acknowledgement of purpose, a new era of divine wisdom, positive energy. Now I am free to take all the beautiful ideas and all of the beautiful energy that I always possessed within me and give them to those that are deserving. I'm no longer the unconscious key. I'm the conscious, awakened, acknowledged key to universal wisdom. And I'm fully aware, fully self aware. I'm also fully aware of the circumstances that were happening before and the cause for all of this. They needed me badly. They needed my energy. They needed my knowledge. They needed my protection. They needed all the things that came with being connected to me. And when I took that all away because of their abuse, I became the villain. I was never the villain. I was the hero. I was the savior from the beginning. I am no longer to be classified as the unconscious key because I am conscious. I am aware. I am working every day to disseminate the knowledge and information that I get to the people that are deserving of it. I'm not worried about the copycats because there have been so many. I'm not worried about the AI deepfakes because there have been so many. I'm not worried about the dark web because, let's face it, I don't frequent the place. Out of sight, out of mind. And all the other things that they just chose to interject into my reality, all the lies, manipulation tactics, scams, frauds, all those things. I recognize that as them seeing it necessary for survival. But the fact of the matter is, if they would have just let me be me, let me come into my truth, my authority, my power, my divine reality, and my construction capabilities as an architect, they would have all been blessed. All they had to do was not try to steal it. This was a painful realization for me because it just never made any sense. I would have blessed them if they just asked. I would have even helped everybody around me with the profits if they would have just done this one thing differently. But when dealing with narcissists, you realize there is only one way. It's kind of a mental illness. It's a societal irregularity that is incredibly detrimental. And they have moved through the ranks, every division, every seat, every office, every police department, every politician's network, all throughout the globe. They have managed to successfully shield themselves from being seen for who they really are. And now that the veil is lifted, the era of narcissistic abuse is done. And it's time for the light to do what the light was always meant to do. Become a new reality for those that are deserving of it. Come from a place of peace and hope, joy, freedom, energetic significance. And lead the people, all the people, into the place they always should have been. I don't know at what point in history things went so terribly wrong, but they did. So instead of dwelling in the past, let's be mindful of the present and work towards the future. And I will say it again. The unconscious key is an outdated classification. I'm fully conscious, fully awake, fully aware, fully capable. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to start it in the next few weeks. I've just got to buy some new antivirus software and re-sweep my computer because, well, we all know what they do. So, I'm moving. I've already signed the lease agreement. I've already paid the security deposit. I'm out. And I'm waiting. Very patiently, I might add. Some might say too patiently. For the amazing gifts I have coming to me. Because everything they built was mine to begin with. Now we wait for credit to be given where credit is due, for all of the financial income to be given back to me, its rightful owner. I saved for years behind the scenes to get away from that circus they call a city. I'm not sorry I left. I've spent the last 8 months getting myself sober and regulated. I got away from all those abusers who did cause all that harm to me and so many others. And now for my future, I choose to stand as motivation and a beacon of hope, as well as a beacon of light and knowledge and wisdom. I would like to continue to bring prosperity everywhere I go. And I am not going to stop inspiring growth and healing everywhere I go because I love what I do and I'm great at it. The unconscious key is fully conscious. Have a good day.